now, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Jacob Dickey.
So far today, it has been rain. This is our last of the 3 parade of systems that have come on through to end that mild weather for 2024 and 2025. It'll be colder and getting colder before long here. Temperature 39 right now at lunch. Northwest wind, see that 32 mile an hour here in Champaign? Some of those gusts have been over 40 out there. It is breezy. That's because we got a tight gradient on the backside of this low. You can see the rain swirling around. That low now is just northeast of Indianapolis. And so we've got that north wind with that pressure gradient with that rain out there. Still rain right now. There's been some snow shower activity in northern and northwest Illinois. Not transitioning as fast as some guidance initially thought. But regardless, we didn't think we'd really have any impacts from it. And accumulation wasn't expected either because we have been warmer. We'll keep temperatures above freezing through tonight. Once we get past midnight, tomorrow morning, we're back below freezing. We've been above freezing since about Christmas here. Highs still in those low 40s out there with that breezy wind. Gust over 35 miles an hour. There's those highs for the day. Some of us still really warm here. 48 in Effingham and Mattoon. We're at 41 in Bloomington and in Pontiac. 43 in Decatur. Future track shows maybe a couple of snow showers mixing in here as we go through the afternoon. Best chances north of I-74. Again, just some snowflakes falling. Not expecting problems from that here. And into tonight, by tomorrow, things do clear out. We may have a few flurries under some of those clouds. We'll call it partly cloudy, but we may turn more clear into tomorrow night here. Then we watch Thursday. Thursday clouds increase during the day, and Thursday evening, a quick clipper system may bring a little bit of snow here. I tend to think with these events, you might get an inch somewhere. We'll see exactly how this pans out. And typically these aren't problems for us, but we've had a couple of events this year where these smaller events have caused slick spots in the road, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Just be aware that Thursday evening there could be some snow coming on by. We really have a quick hit here coming with that low. Where exactly it ends up remains to be seen, but it comes on like a clipper system does here from the north and west, moves through quickly. Friday should be dry and get some sunshine out there. Then we get to the weekend, and we'll be watching this closely here. What's this next big storm system going to do? More of a classic winter storm look to it. Where exactly that ends up is still up in the air for us. And we got a couple of scenarios that we're watching here. First off, we're going to be watching Sunday, particularly Sunday night into Monday for this event to move on through. Which track does it take? Is it going to lean a little more north? If that happens, that means we'll mix in some warmer air into it, probably have rain. That could lead to ice and maybe some snow on the backside. I think that would be a less impactful winter event, but of course, if there's ice, that's something we have to watch here. It's not a clean snow event by any means, if that's that north path. That south path, though, maybe means we do get more of a clean snow event and maybe leads to higher impacts. So we're going to see where it is. Still on the table, if this were to dive far south, that would pull maybe the heavier snow a little far south of us. So we'll see how that pans out here. You can see some of the guidance here. If that low is way too far south, look, maybe that heavier snow misses out on us, but if it comes more that southern track, brings us on the table, so we're just going to watch and see how things pan out. A lot of talk about the snow, and rightfully so. That is the eye candy of it, but here's what the real problem probably is going to be, is the cold air that comes with that. We're now seeing our first surge of cold air arriving now. A second surge comes right with that storm system into the beginning of next week, and an even colder surge builds in as we head into the mid to latter part of next week as well. January going to be bitter cold here. Look at those highs. Highs from the forecast now within the next 10 days into the teens, lows, single digits, maybe below 0 if we get some snow here. And look what our wind chill values are heading. We may be having some of those wind chill values heading down well below 0 as we go into next week. So that is something that we are going to be keeping a very close eye on. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, watching some rain and snow potential here. Impacts not expected. It's wet. I do think that it clears out by any New Year's events you're heading to tonight. A few flurries possible on Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on some light snow Thursday here and see what happens with that. Impacts low at this point. There may be a little accumulation of that. Some sunshine Friday and Saturday. Cold sunshine, though. And then as we get to Sunday and Monday, going to watch and see what happens here. Been a while since we've had some actual winter potential on the board. I don't think we had anything last year.
No, we were trying to think.
Yeah,
nothing stands out right away.
Yeah, and this isn't, you know, set in stone, but certainly you were looking down the tracks. We can see a train's coming. We got to figure out what kind of train it is, how fast it's moving, things of that, but some real potential for a change, so we'll see what happens.
A lot to monitor. Jacob, thank you.